Bears have been involved in a lot of close games, a lot of one-run games. They love their walks. They'll take their hit by pitches and try and cause some problems today for the Razorbacks, and we are underway. He pokes one down the line in left, and that's going to drop in for a hit. Jones was shaded in that direction and plays it back in quickly to keep Sturgeon.
Go about things, their velocity, their break.
That's a liner over the glove of Holt. Jones again playing deep, will gather it back in and throw it towards third base, so Sturgeon holds at second base, and that's a couple of sharp singles. Pretty good battle here between Sermonelli and Fisher. Waited on that breaking pitch and rips it into right for a base hit. Diggs comes up with a baseball. Here comes Sturgeon around third. Here comes the throw. It's late, and the Bears do indeed get a run in the second. 3 consecutive singles, and it's 1-0 UCA. He had an inside the park home run this past weekend in Conway. Chops one to third. Holt is there. Easy step to the pillow, and that will end the second inning. I was going to say, just no drama. When a pitcher just goes out there and does his job, and there's a little drama as Mendolia gets hit by a pitch. And, hey, this is part of what the Bears do. We're going to stand our ground, and I thought that's all I need to hear.
Yeah. There's another one.
There's another one. Stand your ground. Take your base. The expectations. As Shadow hits one up the middle, off the mound, past Aloy, into center. Mendolia will turn third and score. The Bears have taken a 2-0 lead, and Shadow knocks in his 8th run of the season. He's up there swinging at the first pitch. In comes Jones, covering a lot of ground. He's going to make the catch. Allen is going to bluff a tag and draw a throw. Curtis singled last inning. That ball was surrounded by Fisher to make sure there wasn't a bobble. Retires Curtis and ends the inning.
DVH got a call and said, Rick goes, hey, I got a good one here.
He just hits rockets. That's 104 past Leonard, hit so hard that he couldn't make the play. And that's what he has done for the better part of 2 or 3 weeks.
Cody Davenport, who's the director of recruiting for UCA, and that's Helfrich with the walk.
Another 3-2 pitch. That is ball 4. That's down, and the bases are loaded. That ball drilled high in the air, deep left field, and 4 will score on a grand slam from Vahiva Aloy. His first Razorback home run clears the bases, and a happy fan has the souvenir. Up, out, and gone. 442 feet of a slam for the Hogs. Well, it was last Tuesday Arkansas had a pair of grand slams. They've added another.
Vahiva, he admired that swing right there. How about 106 off the bat by the Hawaiian native, and he's having some fun now.
And Kendall Diggs, a patient hitter, walks for the 11th time this season. Just 1 out this inning. Off and rolling goes Diggs, and that is ball 4 to Polk. So another walk, and now Arkansas has been quite content to take the free passes like you're playing on the fields that are 210 all the way around. You know, the Little League fields. McLaughlin lifts one in the air to center. Sturgeon back to the wall, running out of room for good reason. It's gone off the batter's eye. Arkansas has had a grand slam, and now a 3-run homer in the same inning. Go big or go home. The Hogs swinging the big bats here at Baum Walker, 420 feet.
Boy, off the bat, you knew he hit the ball well. The way that Sturgeon reacted, you felt like he almost had a bead on it.
I did too.
And then I think the wind really helped that out just a little bit. I think it still would have gone out. 20 pitchers. I'm sure your scorebook looked really nice.
Yeah, it was a mess as Mendolia takes ball 4 and he walks again. So there was a guy who tried to close the game for Houston in the 9th who was the first baseman. He went back to first base. He could have tried to close the game again in the 11th. He could have had 2 blown saves or a blown save and a save. Drove in a run with a single back in the 3rd. Might dump one out into shallow center. Lovich was playing deep. Here comes Mendolia around 3rd, and he's just going to lumber all the way to the plate. Never stopped running, and that ball got kicked to the backstop. Both runners are going to try and move up. The throw to third base is not a good one, and that's dropped. He scored when he singled back in the 2nd, trying to pick up 2 teammates here. That ball socked to center and hit well. Lovich turning and running, looking up. It's halfway off the fence, but it may not score. Shadow. He's going to go only to third base on the double from Sturgeon. Shipley scores. It's a 7-4 game. That ball was tagged by Sturgeon. Frank could use it out. This may help. Fly ball to shallow right. Souza out. Diggs coming on. Somehow Diggs makes the catch, avoids the collision, and the throw home is not in time. That could have been ugly. Avoidance of a collision that gave Shaddle a chance to tag and score.
Yeah, this was really, really close. And again, at the very last second, Souza kind of peels off. The Bears have had some really good swings against Cody Frank, and there's another one right there.
Sermonelli down the line in right. Here comes Sturgeon. It's a 7-6 game, and the Bears have played it 4 this inning. And there's some life in that UCA dugout.
I think so. That's left right over the heart of the plate, and this is a dandy bunt.
Mason King. Picked up by Holt. His throw to first is in time to end a long inning. 8-men bat. Arkansas is quite settled on where they want to be, and there's another walk for Kendall Diggs.
McLaughlin, but a guy that really puts ball to bat.
On the ground to third, stopped by Sermonelli. Throws to second for an out. Back to first. That's a double play. The Bears go around the horn. Troy, that was nicely done.
It really was.
2 quick strikes on Shaddle. Hewlett made quick work of him, but Sturgeon, to his credit, has run the count full. Here's a payoff pitch. That's strike 3, and Sturgeon can't believe it. Troy, I thought that ball was way down, and now Coach Harlan's fired up. I mean, that looked down, and all of a sudden, instead of having a base runner, Sturgeon's rung up, and I don't blame him for being a little bit frustrated.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. That Sturgeon's got a really, really good argument right there. Let's see where this ball ends up.
No world is that a strike.
No, that is almost on the ground. You see where Helfrich catches it well below the knees, even though Sturgeon kind of squatted on that ball.
Curtis really provides a tough strike zone there, doesn't he? He's going to swing and miss, but the ball gets away. Helfrich has a long throw to first, and it's not in time, so the Bears will get a base runner.
Just allow that runner to get to third base, but you don't want to get it over your head.
There goes Curtis. Here's the throw from Helfrich. Bounces, and it kicks away, but not far enough for advancement. Big batter in this game. Payoff pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Helfrich will have to complete the strikeout with a throw to first. Put a little mustard on that throw, too. The inning ends. How about a 4-strikeout inning for Stone Hewlett? Doesn't happen every day for the Bears. And Polk will chop one to third. Knocked down by Sermonelli. He's going to have to make a long throw, and it's not going to be near in time. Off balance.
I think he's really located the fastball.
That one blistered down the line in right. So Edmondson's going to get to race to third. Allen plays it back in. Runners on the corners and nobody out. See what Alexander throws for 2 strikes. That's a wave and a miss. The ball gets away. Arkansas has a chance to score. Safe at the plate is Edmondson. That was a good dive. He tucked his left hand in, so Alexander couldn't tag him, and touched the plate with his right hand. Reached on an air earlier. That one almost got him on the back foot. Did it? It sure did. Going on vision right there, what the program would look like. 3-1 pitch. Punched in the right by Peyton Holt. That's a base hit. Here comes McLaughlin around third. He'll be held wisely, but the throw 3 hops in from Allen, and the bases are full of Razorbacks. 2-2. That's hit a mile in the air to right center field. Should be deep enough to score the run, I would think. Allen underneath it. We've seen his arm already. Here comes McLaughlin. The throw home is cut off, and Arkansas has a 9-6 lead. Interesting. All 3 times kind of squaring around, but he'll take the walk, and runners will take off. Here's another payoff pitch. A mile-high pop-up. This is not an easy play for King. Right fielder Allen will call him off wisely.
2 safety runs. Arkansas leads 9-6.
Allen back in there. First pitch off the bat of Allen. It's going to be a roller to first, and
the move by UCLA to go to the Big Ten caused Arkansas to get Gabe Gackle.
Well, there's Hayden Seldomridge, the Rogers kid. He's going to roll a single into center. 1 on, 1 out, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard hit into right. Here come the Bears, Troy. They'll bring the tying run to the plate in the 9th inning.
I tell you what, this team does not go away.
Before the 1-2 pitch. Lifted to right. He got it in on the hands. Now, Diggs started back. He has to come racing on. He'll make the catch. The 3-1. And now the bases are loaded with the walk. All 3 runners will take off. Here comes a payoff pitch. Ball 4. It's a 9-7 game. Back-to-back 2-out walks in the 9th inning. Bears down to their final strike again. 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 call. And the Razorbacks hold on for a 9-7 win. Gackle, after walking in a run, strikes out King to end the contest.